Halftime, 21-10. New England on top as we start the third quarter. So the last time a Patriots player had 3 first-half touchdown passes, it was Tom Brady, 2018 in Week 17. Most points allowed by the Steelers in the first half at home since the 2020 wild card game when they gave up 28 in the first quarter and 35.5 to Cleveland. And Hunter Henry, happy birthday to him. 2 TDs on his birthday. Nobody's done that since Darryl Stingley back in 1977. There he is, Hunter Henry, who spent a couple of minutes in the medical tent in between touchdown grabs. Just a few moments ago, Kaylee with Mike Tomlin.
Well, Coach, after a slow start, Mitch Trubisky found the end zone on that last drive. How does he sustain that in the second half?
We just got to play one play at a time. We got to take our opportunities when given. We just got to be tighter and sharper than we were in the first half in all 3 phases.
You called this redemption week. How do you guys achieve that?
We got the ball to start the half, man. That's going to have a lot to say about it. We can't warm up to it. We got 30 minutes of action.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Mike Tomlin, they get the ball to start the second half here. They were down by 18. Zappi, great first half. Trubisky able to get him into the end zone at the end of the half. These 2 fabled coaches, certainly on Belichick's side. First ballot Hall of Famer, unanimous. He will be. Meanwhile, Tomlin, 16 years in the league. Bouncing ball is taken at the 2-yard line. Iwabuke looking for room. Cuts it back. Brings it up to the 17-yard line. They'll start from there.
Yeah, they finally found a rhythm offensively at the end of that first half. You know, they ran a screen to Jalen Warren. They got a reverse with the Trubisky block. They picked up a few first downs and then ended up getting into that rhythm, and they throw the touchdown pass to Deontay Johnson. So see if they can pick up where they left off as an offense, because that was really the first time they felt like they found the offensive kind of rhythm that they were looking for the entire first 30 minutes.
Yeah, Trubisky 6 of 11 for 61 yards.
Hey, Mike's left, Mike's left.
In the pocket. Settles for underneath. And nothing happening right there as Harris is taken down by Tavai.
You know, Trubisky's been challenged his entire career, like a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL. But I think tonight, you saw him challenged. He threw an ugly pick. Crowd was booing. They're chanting Mason Rudolph, booing him relentlessly after any incompletion. And he was able to fight through that adversity. And there's a look at Mason Rudolph and get him on the board. Now, I don't know if he's going to bring him back in his second half, but he showed a lot of guts there to be able to get through that part of this game.
Yeah, no question. Second down and 10. Draw. Harris. You know, it's so funny. You've been around a long time where, you know, oftentimes if the starter's not doing well, they want the number 2 quarterback is the most popular guy in town. Tonight, for a while, the number 3 quarterback was the most popular guy in town.
No doubt about that. I mean, Mason Rudolph's a guy that was booed last year when they brought him in preseason. So, you know, it's just been one of those years for this offense. Anytime you let your offensive coordinator go in the middle of the year, obviously it's a struggle. They're searching for an identity.
Let's go, Mike's 8, Mike's 8.
And there was the number 1 quarterback, Kenny Pickett.
Mike is 8.
Ankle surgery on the shelf for, they say, 2 to 4 weeks. 3rd and 4, pass caught. That'll pick up a first down. Get the crowd into it. Fryermuth making the grab there.
It's a nice option route, and he's such a dangerous weapon and has such a good feel for zone or man. It's almost like he just trots off the line of scrimmage. He's just reading. Where's the leverage? And he just turns. You know, that's a, depending on what defense they're in, he knows exactly how far he needs to go to get beyond the sticks and just flips around. And you know that Trubisky was locked in on big 88 there. Anytime he turned, the ball was coming out.
His second catch of the night.
Like 20%.
Give it to Austin. He in turn gives it to Warren. Circles all the way back. Starts to stumble. That one doesn't work. The earlier trick play did. Second down. Dietrich Wise makes the tackle there. That's a loss of 7 yards.
Remember, they had that big reverse earlier And they don't fool him this time. Wise does his job. This guy's a big man, very underrated at 6'6", 280, playing on that edge. Starts to commit down and then sees what Warren's doing. And just by getting in the way and slowing him down allows the speed of that defense. So good discipline that time and good vision by the big defensive end, Dietrich Wise.
Hey, you gonna hog that? Oh, we're good, we're good.
Warren gets to about the 30-yard line. Tavai making the tackle there. 3rd and 11 upcoming.
Really kind of on a national level. You look at the National Football League and you start thinking about, name some great players on this Patriots defense. I think that's why I love this defense so much. It's really hard to think of names that just jump out. With Judon out with his injury, there just isn't that guy. The rookie Christian Gonzalez started to flash a little early, then he goes down with an injury. Other than that, it's just a bunch of guys who love to play football together and play hard as a unit.
And that's happened a lot in the Belichick years in New England. Brings guys in off the street, they do the job. 3rd down and 10. Catch is made. Hurdles made. Close to a 1st down. Connor Hayward, Cam's brother. And it's enough for the 1st.
I was looking for 97 to come down there and give him a big bear hug. What a job by the big man. It got up and over. I mean, I thought, oh, he's just checking it down. They're going to have to punt this away. But Hayward had different ideas. First, the athleticism there, and then the power to bounce off of that, and then the awareness to get the ball across the marker.
Jones looking for the license plate on that runaway truck. 1st down from the 40-yard line. Breaks a tackle. That's Harris. And turns what might have been a 2-yard loss into a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Duggar making the tackle.
Yeah, it looked like Jennings had him, and then Duggar had him. Both times it looked like he was going to be brought down in the backfield, and that's what Najee Harris brings to this offense, is that physicality. He's been more explosive, this year. He's 11 runs over 15 yards or more, and in 21 and 22 had 16. So he's definitely been able to stretch things out. But that time, it was all about just being physical and breaking those tackles.
9 carries for him, 23 yards. Warren back in there. Flip it to Warren. And Warren takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line of the Patriots. Miles Bryant makes the tackle. 1st down Steelers.
So again, much like we saw at the end of the 1st half on that drive that led to a touchdown, some couple reverses, one in the earlier drive, one here, some screens, getting the ball to Warren out in space. Almost got ahead of his lineman, but put the brakes on, let them get out in front of him.
Hey, Mike is 8. Mike's 8. It's punked. 8-8. Mike 20.
Warren stacked up. Lawrence Guy is right there. Guy in his 13th year in the league. 2nd and long.
It's another guy that you just don't think much of. But these defensive linemen, usually you think about these guys at a 3-4. They're just going to eat up these linemen. But look how he uses his hands and gets off of blocks. And that's a thing of beauty. Usually big defensive linemen, they're just trying to keep those linebackers free. But rotating in, staying fresh, good depth up front.
Came over from Baltimore 6 years ago. 13th season in the league for Lawrence Guy. 2nd down and 8. And that pass dangerous and incomplete. Miles Bryant was there over the top of Allen Robinson to knock it down. 3rd down and 8 now.
Well, I feel like Miles Bryant was in the offensive huddle on this, the 4th-year player out of Washington. He's to our right in the slot, and he just jumps this. Like he jumped that before the ball even got out. He's just simply reading Allen Robinson. Doesn't feel any threat at all downfield. Allen Robinson is either blocking or everything's underneath. That's why it gives him the cushion. But great quick reaction allows him to get in there and separate that football.
Send an extra man and then get him sacked back at the 49-yard line. Bryant and Duggar both coming in. They blocked Duggar out of what was the touchdown pass before. Not this time. 4th down.
Again, they're mixing up their looks, doing it mostly on these 3rd down plays. Confuse him, take away his primary off to the left. He just doesn't have an answer. You could see how uncomfortable he was with his eyes. Once he came off his primary read that was taken away, eyes went down, no answers.
Harvin to boot it. Going to let it go and going to bounce into the end zone. So that movie the whole family will love. Candy Cane Lane, watch now only on Prime Video. It was shot downtown Pittsburgh on a 44-degree Thursday night. Wind not a factor. Zappi throws. It's caught. Elliott breaks a tackle in the backfield. And Zeke having a nice night with a 16-yard gain out to the 36-yard line. Again, Ramondre Stevenson is their #1 back, but he's hurt. He's out at least tonight, and we'll see about whether he plays again in their next game in 10 days. And meanwhile, Zeke showing a lot of what he showed in Dallas, and now you've got Keanu Benton, the rookie out of Wisconsin, who's been a force of late, who's down on the grass. 21-10. New England on top with the confluence. Meanwhile, Tomlin, I think, had some choice words for Pickens during the break.
Yeah, he's just, I think, communicating how important it is for him to show some maturity and just kind of keep fighting and being a part of what this offense is trying to do. Everybody's frustrated, but you got to fight through it.
Yeah, Pickens tonight's caught one target, 4 yards, period. Drive starts from the 36. Zappi throws, knocked down, and a flag down.
They're going to give McDermott that left tackle holding on Nate Herbig.
Holding. Offense number 75. 10-yard penalty. Replay 1st down.
Yeah, McDermott. Trent Brown is the #1 guy, but missed 3 games this year.
Herbig has a big role tonight with Alex Highsmith out for the rest of the game. The rookie out of Wisconsin has great twitch. Bit of a tweener coming out. He's 6'2", about 240. But he works very hard with T.J. Watt, but another obvious player out of Wisconsin. So in the offseason, they train, and Herbig has always studied T.J. Watt.
So 1st and 20. Elliott makes the grab, cuts to the inside. After the 34 goes Zeke. Mentioned as a rookie. Led the league in rushing. Led the league in rushing in his 3rd year. Of course, a stellar career. And the night he jumped into the Salvation Army barrel on a Sunday night game in Dallas. Can't forget it.
Big personality. It's great to see him get this opportunity tonight. You know, Bill O'Brien, they haven't run the football a lot tonight with Zeke Elliott. Not been able to run it well. 10 carries, 22 yards. But he does have 6 catches.
Yep.
They are finding ways to get his hands on the ball.
Yeah, 85 yards from scrimmage. 2nd down and 12. Here he goes again. He went up and over the 2,000 carry mark in his career in the 1st half. And that'll make it 3rd down and about 7.
Just to go back to what Bailey Zappi and Trubisky, we talked about this being kind of a theme or an important aspect of this game is not just playing like Zappi has and making plays, but you get in your own territory, avoiding that turnover. Trubisky threw one, gave the Patriots great field position, ended up cashing in for a touchdown. Zappi was in a zone in the 1st half. Let's see what he does here with this opportunity on 3rd down.
Zappi's thrown for 220 and 3 touchdowns. 3rd and 7, hanging in, but not for long. Cam Hayward, who's been relatively quiet tonight, but a spectacular career in his 13th season out of Ohio State. Picked him #1 back in 2011. Gets the sack here.
It's for Steelers fans, how great is it to see 97? He's going up against a rookie right guard, City So, and just works through him. He's got such great strength with that bull rush and good coverage downfield, frees him up to get home.
The rookie Bryce Barringer sends it toward the near sideline and bounces out of bounds near the Pittsburgh bench, and they will spot the ball at the 26-yard line. 5:12 to go in the 3rd. Pats by 11.